Hello friends, myself Professor Shantaya Gurmat, Department of Botany, MGVC Arts, Commerce and Science College, Madhya Vihar, Karnataka State. Friends, today's class we discuss about part 2, post-harvest and pre-harvest technology. First we discuss about post-harvest technology. The post-harvest technology may be defined as those techniques which reduce the post-harvest losses and help economic utilization of crops, including waste, to the maximum as fresh produce or make nutrition's safe and stable products. To reduce losses, we must understand the biological and environmental factors involved in deterioration of the perishable and secondly to use the post-harvest technological procedures to achieve the same. Basically, enzymes, microorganisms, pests and the environmental factors are responsible for spoilage of these crops. Post-harvest technology involves multidisciplinary approach with horticulture, plant nutrition, pathology, microbiology, biochemistry and physiology, food science and technology and engineering. And then we discuss about pre-harvest technology. Pre-harvest factors decide the post-harvest life of horticultural produce. The first one is maturity and maturity indices. The post-harvest quality and storage life of fruits are controlled by maturity. If fruits are harvested at a proper stage of maturity, their quality is excellent. Vegetables are harvested as and when they attain maximum and fitness. There should not be delayed or delay in harvesting of onion and garlic reduces their storage quality. Next one is maturity tests. Color change is one of the certain criteria to judge the maturity of fruits. Change of peel color from green to yellow is the main criterion to test maturity in mangoes. And accurate tests. First one is color charts are prepared for indicating color at different stages of maturity. By referring to this ready chart, one can easily judge the correct stage of maturity. Then penetrometer. It is an instrument which indicates or measures the softening of tissues as an index of maturity. And sugar is based on the principle that acid content reduces and sugar increases on ripening. The fruit growers should bestow more attention and considerable care during the picking season to reduce to a minimum level of careless level of fruits by pickers. Picking early in the morning is always best. The picked fruits should be kept in shade and excluded from sun. After picking, the fruit must be kept in the coolest place available, which is well ventilated to arrest respiration and breakdown as much as possible. Then variety. Certain varieties will ripen only in trees and certain others will ripen even when they are harvested at 3/4 maturity stage. Then purpose, for which it is meant, for example, tomatoes meant for table purpose can be harvested at red ripe stage, whereas for distant market they may be harvested during breaker stage. Then distance to market. The closer is the market, ripe fruits may be picked, and distant is the market, mature green stage may be harvested, so that when the fruits reach the point of consumers, it will be ripe. Then handling. It includes all purposes from picking to delivery or disposal at the consumer point. This includes the treatments given for getting the fruits ready for market. Then pre-cooling. It refers to the rapid removal of the field heat from the freshly harvested fruits and vegetables in order to slow down ripening and reduce its deterioration price and to storage and shipments. Then we discuss about the grading. Grading refers to the assortment of the fruits into different groups based on certain characters. This includes color, firmness, soundness, fresh from blemishes, and size of the fruit. Grading is a good market practice which improve the mutual confidence of salesmen and consumers. Okay, thank you friends. We meet in the next video.